Greetings all. Now in this session I'm going to show you how to set up WP Mail SMTP with a WordPress website so that you can send mail through Microsoft 365. So let's get right into it. Okay, to start we're going to import or actually add a plugin, and the plugin I'm talking about is WP SMTP. Go ahead and click add new plugin, then upload plugin because I already have it downloaded. WP SMTP, WP Mail SMTP. And the one I'm looking for will be the latest, which would be this one. Now we'll go ahead and get that installed. Now we'll go ahead and activate it. Now that the plugin is activated, let's go ahead down to settings. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and scroll down and ensure that 365 Outlook is selected, which it is. And then now we're going to go ahead and configure the settings to make the WordPress website send mail through Microsoft 365. Okay, now the next step I want to do is go to Azure. Not Azure Active Directory, but Azure, because Azure Active Directory is now called Intra ID. So we're going to go up here to Azure. And then we're going to click on Intra ID. Now at this point, I want you to look for app registration and click on that. Once you're here in app registration, go ahead and click new registration. And here you want to give it a very descriptive name as to what you're setting this up for. In my case, it's going to be WP Mail SMTP : for the website that I'm actually setting this up for. Then I'm going to go down here for supported account types and select this one, which is accounts in any organizational directory, any intra ID tenant, multi-tenant, and personal Microsoft accounts. Now, once I do that, I will come to this area right here and set the redirect URI, and we're going to select the option that says web. Then flip back to the WordPress settings to get your redirect URI URL. Flip back to Azure and then paste the URL here and then go ahead and click register. Now that you have the app registration registered, you start by copying the application client ID and then go back to your WordPress website and paste the application ID here. Once that is done, you need to go back and create and get the application password. Switch back over to Azure. And in this view, I want you to select certificates and secrets. Okay. Now, once you select that, go ahead and select new client secret. And here we're just going to say it's the app password. Now we're going to change the expiration to 730 days because I don't want it to expire too soon. So we're going to set it for 24 months. That is quite a long time. So I'm going to actually set it for 365 days and also set myself a reminder to remind me to come change this in 11 months. So let me set my reminder and go ahead and click add. Now that I have my password, I can go down here for the description. As you can see, this is the one I just created. I want to grab this value, which is the password, then go back to WordPress from a website and paste the password here. And then at this time, I can go ahead and click save to save the settings. Once these settings are saved, then I go back here and select allow plugin to send emails using your Microsoft account. Now, the account to use to log in here should be the account or at least a global admin with the same domain of the email address that you're using. So that means that I need to either authenticate with this account or authenticate with an account that's using the .com domain. So now we're going to go ahead and click allow, and I'm going to click consent on behalf of the organization, and then I'm going to click accept. Now that should be done. So now I should be able to test this. Go ahead and click save to save the settings to ensure that they are saved, and then I'm going to go down here to test the sending of email, Now, if it doesn't send, I know what the problem is. If it do send, then I got everything set up right. Go ahead and send an email. Success. So now let's see if I'll get that email. There you go. I know you heard that. So I'm going to open up the email, and there you have it. Set up WP Mail SMTP to send mail from your WordPress website. And there you have it.